Welcome back again, lovely people. This is Miss Deborah, your counselor, your motivator, and your advisor. Once again, I am here to discuss with you a very wonderful topic that we all admire so much. That is love. We know that love itself covers a lot of sins, and love proves itself not. Today, I'm here with a topic called Aroma of Love. We know that before Jesus Christ came on this earth, it was because of love, isn't? Yes, it was because of love that he came. Every parent adore his child because he or she loves the child, because the person came out of her pains. That is why she loves the child. Now, I want to refer you from the Bible, from a book of First John chapter 3, verse 11 to 15. When you read, we will know that Jesus is love. So anyone who loves is of God. If you don't love, if you don't love, God is not in you. If you don't appreciate what anyone does for you, it means you yourself, you don't even appreciate your existence. Now, I want to give a brief definition or the full meaning of the word love. Yes, we know that love in the English word is spelled L-O-V and the E. Today, I want to give you the meaning of every letter in the word love. Then we will know that love has a scent, it has an aroma that everyone have to crave for it. If really you are love or you exhibit the real meaning of love. Good. The letter L stands for long suffering. Yes, when we say long suffering, what is the meaning of long suffering? We will find it from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 14. We know that long suffering is something that you've grieved for long. Maybe you have made your mind that you will do something for someone, but what you did for the person is not appreciating you for what you have done in that person's life. But if you really love that person, you will suffer long to endure all the things that the person will do till you accomplish whatever you want to see being accomplished in the person's life. That is long suffering. Long suffering doesn't quit early, but it endures a little bit. The meaning of long suffering, that is the letter L in the word love. Let's talk about the O. I have entitled the O oriented. When we say oriented, something set to know what entails. Let's say when we go to school, before we start our first level, they orient us to know what we are in to do, the details that will come in, whether good or bad. We are being oriented to know everything that we are in and accepted to do. That is love. If you love someone, that O, the oriented portion, signifies that you are ready to accept the person, however the person is, whoever the person is, whether good or bad. You are in to help the person, mold the person, shape the person, adapt the person. That is oriented. We will find that one too from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 7. So when we know that someone loves you, really loves you, and has oriented him or herself before coming in touch to love you, whatever you do will not piss the person off. Sometimes some people would just even talk about someone illly before the person comes to your life. But if, let's say, my friend wants to get closer to my life as a new friend, if he orients himself, He wouldn't consider any negative aspect of me, but all that he knows is that he is coming to my life to accept me whoever I am, to help to build my life to become better. That is the oriented in the word love. We always say love, love, love. But today, by the grace of God, we have known that the letter O is oriented. So before you love someone, orient yourself and orient whatever you are going in, whoever you want to move that love line with, so that you wouldn't feel cheated. Good. Now let's look at the letter E. That I have entitled the letter E, veracious. Yes, it's a very big English word. But when we say veracious, it is speaking the truth, always standing for the truth. Someone who is veracious, always standing to defend the truth and not the lie. If you love someone, you will always defend the truth for the person. You won't lie against the person. You won't seek for the bad aspects for the person. You will make sure that every word that you will give to the person is the truth, nothing by the truth. It is painful how people claim that they love, but they exchange the love affirmative with truth, with lies. If you love someone, you will be veracious to know and always speak the truth to the person, but not to lie. Because if you lie, it will be like you are building on a straw. Because if you build on a straw, the likelihood that the building will break is very high. But if you build on a stone, you know that the foundation becomes strong. So before you can love someone and appreciate the well-being of that person, you have to be veracious, you have to be truthful. Be always truthful so that the person will trust you and know that I am moving with someone who is of good quality. Yes, that one too, we will find it from the book of 1 Corinthians 13 verses 6. The next letter, that is the E, stands for everlasting. Yes. The tree man will say that odo kata boni nyinaa so. Odo ye ade nyinaa ye. Love is everlasting. Sometimes we hear people say that I was in love with this person, but he did something, and because of that, I'm not in love with that person. I hate the person. Love doesn't hate. Love. It loves everlasting. It has no change of mind. So if you love someone, you wouldn't look out for the potholes and stand on it and say, because of that, I won't love you again. But love is everlasting. It doesn't change. That is why the Savior Jesus came to this world to sacrifice himself for us, signifying that his love is everlasting. We have some people around that they claim they love, but if you do something wrong to them, then the love changes to become hatred. But I'm here to say that the last letter of love shows that love is supposed to be endless, it's supposed to be everlasting, it's supposed to be eternity. We don't have to change from our mind if we claim that we love someone. That is where we will see the real aroma, real spice of love in our life. You will find that one too from the book of 1 Corinthians 13 verse 8. Love never ends. We can go in for faith. We can go in for long suffering. We can go in for favor. But the most thing that will never end in our life is love. So seek for love. That aroma in the word love shall change our world, shall change our life, shall make our life lovely. So I advise that before you go in for faith, before you go in for favor, seek for love and stick to it. And make sure that you will find that long suffering in your life. Make sure that you will be oriented before you accept the word love. Make sure that you will be veracious before you will be in a line of truth You will always speak the word of truth to everyone that comes closer to you. Before you go in search of love, make sure that you remain in that everlasting love and never change your mind. Thank you once again. This is Miss Deborah. I always say that the most precious gift I will give to you as a gift is Jesus. Subscribe to our channel and listen to more encouragement. Share to your friends. Click the bell and press the notification bar to listen to more of our advice another time with another wonderful advice. God bless you. Bye bye.